people keep talking about a vaccine for COVID-19 and the hopes that we're going to have one soon and that will solve all of our problems. Can you speak a little bit about the vaccine development so far and where we're at?
Yeah, so, yeah, we really do need a vaccine, and it's just absolutely amazing. There are just so many. There are about 100 vaccines that are being, evaluated at the moment. There are varying stages of development. Only a handful, though, are actually in clinical trials, phase 1 trials at the moment. So the pace is moving very, very rapidly. It's not likely, though, that there will be a vaccine before at least a year, maybe 18 months even. So some people have even said, that might be, somewhat even short. But the answer really is that the pace of vaccine development is very, very rapid. It's really important to realize, though, that there are quite a lot of additional work that needs to be done that I refer to as vaccine readiness. That we need to be able to get a better understanding of what antibody responses to COVID really mean in terms of protection. Like, for example, if somebody gets COVID, how long, and they get antibodies, how long do those antibodies last? Does that mean that they don't need a vaccine, or does it mean that if they do have antibodies, then they get a vaccine? Is that safe? So there are a number of important questions that need to be answered over the next several months.
And what about the concept of herd immunity? What does that mean, and what does it mean for children and families with IBD?
So herd immunity refers to that situation where the more individuals that in a given community that are immune to a particular infection, the less likely it is that the infection will spread from one person to the next. And so there's a threshold number that has emerged for COVID, for example, of at least 60% of the population would have to be immune to prevent spread. It's like a forest fire, and the firefighters removing certain trees and brushes to interrupt the spread. And so essentially, that is what one is looking at. Hopefully, we can achieve that level of immunity without people being severely ill as a result of that. But it's wait and see kind of a situation that we're in. So how will we be able to achieve that level of immunity without there being more people being admitted to hospitals, the ICU, and unfortunately having additional loss of life?
Thank you.